madrasa teaching. He's from Bangladesh, but so far, the time he has spent here, he's a Bangladeshi Guyanese. So I'd like to invite our Sheikh, Sheikh Masood, to do a qasida for us here this afternoon. Sheikh Masood.
मोहम्मद से वफ़ा तूने तो हम तेरी हैं, ये जहाँ सीज है क्या लौह कलम तेरी है। सल्लल्लाहु अलैका या रसूल अल्लाह वसल्लमु अलैका या हबीब अल्लाह। इल्लल्लाहु इल्लल्लाह अल्लाहु अल्लाह अल्लाह इल्लल्लाहु इल्लल्लाह अल्लाहु अल्लाह अल्लाह। रब्बाना या रब्बाना 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 रब्बाना या रब्बाना। ओ महबूबे खुदा यारो रहमत का दरिया यारो, ओ महबूबे खुदा यारो रहमत का दरिया यारो। मुझ नासी जिसे क्या दोगी, मुझ नासी जिसे क्या दोगी, उसकी मद को सुना यारो। रब्बाना या रब्बाना रब्बाना या रब्बाना रब्बाना या रब्बाना रब्बाना या रब्बाना। नाम मोहम्मद सल्ले अला सल्ले अला सल्ले अला, आको टंडक दिल कसिया। नाम मोहम्मद सल्ले अला, आको टंडक दिल कसिया। आओ उनका जिक्र करे, आओ उनका जिक्र करे, ओ है शाफा अंजुमला। रब्बाना या रब्बाना 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 रब्बाना या रब्बाना। मौला दिल का जंग छुड़ा जंग छुड़ा जंग छुड़ा, अलबे नूरी का यजिया। मौला दिल का जंग छुड़ा अलबे नूरी का यजिया। दिल को कर दे आए ना, दिल को कर दे आए ना, जिसमें सम के ए कलिमा। रब्बाना या रब्बाना रब्बाना या रब्बाना रब्बाना या रब्बाना रब्बाना या रब्बाना रब्बाना या रब्बाना। ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह मुहम्मदुर रसूलुल्लाह, ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह मुहम्मदुर रसूलुल्लाह, ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह मुहम्मदुर रसूलुल्लाह। हुस्न जमाले मुस्तफ़ा मरहबा सद मरहबा, इज्जो जलाले मुस्तफ़ा मरहबा सद मरहबा। आके वाले मुस्तफ़ा मरहबा सद मरहबा, आमाले मुस्तफ़ा मरहबा सद मरहबा। औजुद कमाले मुस्तफ़ा मरहबा सद मरहबा। जुमतो वाले मुस्तफ़ा मरहबा सद मरहबा। सदके या रसूल अल्लाह सदके या रसूल अल्लाह सदके या रसूल अल्लाह सदके या रसूल अल्लाह। हुस्न जमाले मुस्तफ़ा मरहबा सद मरहबा, इज्जो जलाले मुस्तफ़ा मरहबा सद मरहबा। तू हुजूर ने तो खौफ देखा जलवाए शाने ज़मान इसी तरफ ही एक नज़र एबर के ताबाने ज़मान सबसे पहले हज़रत यूसुफ का नाम पाक लो सबसे पहले हज़रत यूसुफ का नाम पाक लो सबसे पहले हज़रत यूसुफ का नाम पाक लो मैं फ़िदा होगा तेरे उम्मीदवाराने ज़मान हुस्न जमाले मुस्तफ़ा मरहबा सद मरहबा इज्जो जलाले मुस्तफ़ा मरहबा सद मरहबा आका के ईमा मरहबा आका के दाढ़े मरहबा है प्यारी प्यारी मरहबा आका की जुल्फी मरहबा है बीनी बीनी मरहबा सदके या रसूल अल्लाह सदके या रसूल अल्लाह सदके या रसूल अल्लाह सदके या रसूल अल्लाह हुस्न जमाले मुस्तफ़ा मरहबा सद मरहबा इज्जो जलाले मुस्तफ़ा मरहबा सद मरहबा आके वाले मुस्तफ़ा मरहबा सद मरहबा इज्जो जलाले मुस्तफ़ा मरहबा सद मरहबा सल्लल्लाहु अलैका या रसूल अल्लाह वसल्लमु अलैका या हबीब अल्लाह.
I'm the fifth daughter of Jabar and Miriam, and it's an honor for me to be here to celebrate this occasion with my dad. This was about 2 years in the making. We planned this because with everybody's busy schedule, work, school, we're fortunate to be here. My dad is like a rock in our family. And, you know, we owe so much to him. He's such a good father to us and always there whenever we need advice, you know, with our kids, with, you know, everyday issues. Yeah, we're so blessed to have him in our life. And Dad, we love you very much, and we wish you long life, Allah's blessing, so that you live many more years to come. I know we'll have Hafiz giving the vote of thanks, but I would like, on behalf of all my siblings, to thank Hafiz and his family for putting this together for us. It's not easy, you know, doing something like this. So Hafiz, we'd like to thank you very, very much. And we love you. And I know you're the only one here in Guyana. So we always look forward when you visit us. So thank you from the bottom of all our hearts for everything you have done to make this such a wonderful event.
Thank you very much, the daughter. I'd like to invite the Imam of the Zilat Masjid. I'm hoping he's here, Imam Imran Hussein. Imam Hussein, is he here? Oh, he's this side. Yeah, he's going to come and do a short qasida for us here this afternoon. And then after that, we'll get into some more speeches. Imam Hussein.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wal-aqibatu lil-muttaqeen. As-salatu was-salamu ala Rasul Kareem. Inna salati wa nusaki wa mahiyaya wa mamati lillahi Rabbil Alameen. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, our prayer, our sacrifices, our life and our death all belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And from Allah we came, and from Allah all of us return. My dear brother and sister, may the peace and blessing of Allah be with us. The Holy Prophet said, whether Hindu, Muslim, Christian, when you come to a religious function, you get the same equal blessing. Myself might look surprised. My beloved brother Jabar have the same age. I am 85 and he 85. May Allah bless us to see many more. Whenever you hear the Prophet's name, you say Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The Holy Prophet Shafaat for the Yawmul Qiyamah. Zaba se जब मोहम्मद मुस्तफ़ा की नाम लेते हैं, ज़बां से जब मोहम्मद मुस्तफ़ा की नाम लेते हैं, हमारे दोनों हाथ की कलीजे में थाम लेते हैं। हमारे सरवरे आलम जहाँ तशरीफ़ फरमाऊँ, हमारे सरवरे आलम जहाँ तशरीफ़ फरमाऊँ, वहाँ पलकों से कदमों का मलाइक काम लेते हैं। Whatever all of us achieve from Almighty Allah. So we praise and thank Allah, Almighty Allah, for all of us to be here. या खुदा सुन ले तू फरियाद मुसलमानों की, बस्तिया होगा हुई बर्बाद मुसलमानों की। या खुदा सुन ले तू फरियाद मुसलमानों की, या खुदा सुन ले तू फरियाद मुसलमानों की, बस्तिया होगा ये बर्बाद मुसलमानों की। या खुदा सुन ले तू फरियाद मुसलमानों की। रहे होते हुए बर्बाद हुए जाते हैं, रहे होते हुए बर्बाद हुए जाते हैं। कुछ तुझे हया नहीं, कुछ तुझे हया नहीं याद मुसलमानों की। या खुदा सुन ले तू फरियाद मुसलमानों की। आलमुल गैब हुए नाम तेरा रब कदीर, आलमुल गैब हुए नाम तेरा रब कदीर। गैब से कर दे है तू, गैब से कर दे है तू इमदाद मुसलमानों की। या खुदा सुन ले तू फरियाद मुसलमानों की। किस तरह भर गए अहमद की नवासों का लहू, किस तरह भर गए अहमद की नवासों का लहू। करबला की है ज़मीन, करबला की है ज़मीन अभी याद मुसलमानों की। या खुदा सुन ले तू फरियाद मुसलमानों की।
If I can safely say, another youngster in the house, Imam Hussein, revealing to us he's in the 80 clubs. Next, I'd like to invite this next youngster, I call him. He's the nephew, no, the grandson, sorry. I'm mixing things up, so many family members here. The grandson, his mom was here, his dad was here already. It's only fitting that I call Nayal Prashad.
Thank you very much, Brother Riaz. Hi again, everyone. This time I'm actually supposed to come and speak. Earlier was a little impromptu. Assalamu alaikum, once again, everyone. There's a lot been said, a lot that I wouldn't reiterate, I wouldn't echo, but I grew up a few houses down from here in Catherina, and I was so blessed to have so many family members play such an integral and a very important part of my life when I was growing up. Nevertheless, you know, the aunts, the uncles, friends, family who interacted with me when I was small, they had their own importance. But my life and the person I am today would be completely different if I didn't have the influence of two very special people. The first is my grandmother, Ma, who was mentioned, she passed away 21 years ago. And the second is my grandfather, who sits here, celebrates his 85th birthday. Grandfather, you have been there through everything, and you have been through the ups and downs of our entire family, my life, but to an extent, the entire family. And you know, one thing that I can say, and there is a lot of talk that has been going around about how does he look so good, how does he look so strong, how does he look so vibrant in his age. And the one thing that I can tell you consistently throughout every year, throughout every obstacle, throughout every happy moment in our life, is that my grandfather has always been such a pleasant, positive, and uplifting person. And that is the type of person that lives to see 85. That is the type of person that is able to speak off the top of his head, to remember. I sit down sometimes in Orlando and my grandfather would just off the top of his head tell me a story from the 1950s, 60s, way back. And so vividly he would remember every single detail. And that is so rare. I can't even remember sometimes what I ate yesterday, much less something that happened 5-10 years ago. But this guy, I'm glad we give him the talk already, because he, but no, and you know, grandfather, you have given each one of your children, your grandchildren, so much love and equal love. He's always there with a smile, with a hug, a warm embrace, a message of positivity whenever we have anything in our lives to keep us going. And I know, time permitting, my cousins and his other grandchildren won't be able to speak, but at this time, I would like to call on all my cousins to come up and join with me on stage, please. Get upset is when his children annoy him. But his grandchildren, we are perfect in his eyes. So children, y'all should learn to be more like us. But grandfather, I join in with all of my cousins, and we want to wish you a happy birthday. Many, many more to come. We'll be back here in 15 years to celebrate triple digits, 100 years. But until then, I join in as we, you know, there's a lot of talk. People say, you know, you're so blessed to live such a long life. God has blessed you. God has given you such blessing. And yes, it is true that God has blessed grandfather, but God has infinitely blessed each of us, his grandchildren, his children, everyone that has come across your path. God has blessed each of us because we have been able to feel that love, feel that support, and that wonderful just overall aura, overall pleasantness that you provide to have us be a part of your life. And we thank God for creating you, because without you, none of us would be here today. So please join with me. It's a very popular song as we sing it together. So thank God for you. तारीफ उस खुदा की जिसने जहां बनाया, कैसी ज़मीं बनाई, क्या आसमां बनाया। तारीफ उस खुदा की जिसने जहां बनाया, कैसी ज़मीं बनाई, क्या आसमां बनाया। तारीफ उस खुदा की। मिट्टी से बेल बूटे क्या खुशनुमा उगाए, मिट्टी से बेल बूटे क्या खुशनुमा उगाए। पहना के सब्ज़ खिलत उनको जवां बनाया,
तारीफ उस खुदा की, हर चीज से है उसकी कारीगरी तपाती की, हर चीज से है उसकी कारीगरी तपकती, ये खार खान तूने कब रहेगा बनाया, तारीफ उस खुदा की जिसने जहाँ बनाया, कैसी ज़मीं बनाई, क्या आसमां बनाया, तारीफ उस खुदा की.
Grandfather, once again, on behalf of all of us, happy birthday. We love you so much, and we're so glad that we're all here. This is the first time such a large portion of our family has come together. I think the last time was 21 years ago when we lost my grandmother. This one is such a beautiful and a blessed, auspicious occasion. And Grandfather, thank you again. Thank you, everyone.
Of Uncle Jabar, and Nayal is so right. The grands tend to have a better linkage than father to children. And that was evident here when he spoke of the love of Uncle Jabar for his grands. And that is something I'm happy to hear. Next, I'd like to introduce someone that I know Uncle Jabar met at this masjid. Someone who can practically do everything, if I could put it that way, Uncle Jabar. And I know when you would have encountered him at the masjid here, you are surprised with the amount of things. He can sing, he can act. Somebody said he can dance, he can cook, he can wash, he can practically do everything. And that's why he's nicknamed the live wire here, the Catherina Islamic Complex. My dear brothers and sisters, let's welcome our dear brother Raymond for a qasida.
Good day. Sallallahu alayka ya Rasulallah, wa salam alayka ya Habiballah. Sayyidul Mursali hai tera martaba, Ya Nabi Mustafa, Ya Nabi Mustafa, मुझसे क्या हो सके तेरी मदहो सना. या नबी मुस्तफ़ा, या नबी मुस्तफ़ा, सैयदुल मुरसलीन. आपकी मिल्क में आसमानो ज़मीन, आप है नाइबे आकमुल हाकिमीन. आपकी मिल्क में आसमानो ज़मीन, आप है नाइबे आकमुल हाकिमीन. जिसको जो कुछ मिला, जिसको जो कुछ मिला, आप ही से मिला. या नबी मुस्तफ़ा, या नबी मुस्तफ़ा, सैयदुल मुरसलीन. किस्सा ये तोर मिराज क्या खूब है, दोस्त है दोस्त, महबूब महबूब है. किस्सा ये तोर मिराज क्या खूब है, दोस्त है दोस्त, महबूब महबूब है. वो कलीमे खुदा, वो कलीमे खुदा, तुम हबीबे खुदा. या नबी मुस्तफ़ा, या नबी मुस्तफ़ा, सैयदुल मुरसलीन. तुझसे है चांद तारों में ताबिंदगी, जिंदगी है तेरे दम से है जिंदगी तुझसे है चांद तारों में ताबिंदगी जिंदगी है तेरे दम से है जिंदगी क्यों न जाफरी क्यों न जाफरी हो तेरी हर अदा या नबी मुस्तफ़ा या नबी मुस्तफ़ा सैयदुल मुरसलीन बलगल उला बिकमालिही कशफा दुजा बिजमालिही हसना जमीओ की सालिही सल्लु अलैहि वालिही सल्लु अलैहि वालिही आमीन.
That life is just a number. Age is just a number, matter of fact. In saying this, I must go back just a little further in my life where a girl from Catherina, who is his age group, and he knew her well, who happens to be my aunt, she is 85 years old, and she is serving mayor of Cheshire, Manchester, London, Elif Allman. And when she visited Guyana 7 years ago, she paid a courtesy call to the then mayor of Georgetown. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, age, you will all agree with me, is just a number. When she finished her course in mayorship in another few months, which would be in the month of May in London, she will then proceed to do her doctorate. Now, can we all say and agree with me that age is just a number? My admonition to young people is that we must not put old people aside. They are rich in treasures. Their treasure lies in their years of experience and their memories. Therefore, if we sup at their feet, meaning sitting at their feet and learn from them at the midnight hour, we will learn. There will be less murders. There will be less suicide. There will be less problems, domestic problems. And we all would be free human beings to live. Let me now go down memory lane. Being from this village here, Mr. Haroon Khan was well respected. He was known by all, race, creed, religion, as Mr. Haroon. For those who can remember well, as a strong worker at Gaisuku, and after his work at Gaisuku, he will go to Hague Bagdam. I don't know where he would get the long mangoes from, but he used to sell mangoes. The green mangoes were for achar, which the ladies will flock, and the ripe mangoes were for children. My memory cannot say if it was 5 for 5 cents in those days, but